Joe in real life. Squat every day, 28, I think. Yeah, sure, 28. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do today. It's deadlift day. I gotta go heavy on that, or reasonably heavy, 4 sets of 8, building up to something. I might try some pin squats. I'm not sure that counts. I don't know why I think one-armed overhead squats count, but a pin squat is somehow cheating. But I do. And I'm making up my own damn rules here as I go. So maybe I'll do like one squat at 135, kind of symbolically representing a full squat, and then do some heavy pins, prime up the nervous system, work on trunk stability. I really feel like that's where I'm screwing up most, so I'd like to dump some time and attention into that. I also want to do some dynamic effort work, but I'm going to save that for later in the week, maybe Friday. I really feel like that'll help, work on building speed as well as strength, power, So yeah, that's the plan today. I reserve the right to change the mind, but stay tuned. Also, I can't talk this morning. What's that about? Am I having a seizure? We'll see. I ended up doing actually quite a bit of squatting today. The pin squats, I don't know. I think it was great core work, but I'm not sure I'll keep them in the rotation. This is front squats, going to full depth and a pause in the bottom. I'm starting at 95. The first one had a long pause, and I like that. I like coming to a complete dead stop and trying to get out of the position, trying to reorganize the body in the worst possible shape. And yeah, I felt like those looked good and went pretty well. The front squat's my friend in a way that the back squat isn't. 135, I forget how many I do, but I take the pause again. So let's watch it. Let's see what happens. Tight brace, belly against the belt, toes pointing forward in the front squat, slightly closer stance. Watching that lower back. Yeah, looks good. Little too far forward. That's always the case. Now I went to the pins, and I had to change camera position because this position you can't really see the plates. Yeah, I was pretty happy with that. So this is 225 before I changed the camera position. I think I went for 5 and spent a lot of time just holding the weight on my back, just standing up with it. That part of this actually felt really good, which is funny because it's not a squat at all. You're just standing with weight on your back. But I really liked that. The pin squat itself, I don't know, it felt kind of useless. Now, obviously, I'm not really going that low. I didn't want a deep squat proper because I had deadlifts after. I will say this for the pin squat. It primed my nervous system up really, really well. Yeah, there we go. So this is 275. And yeah, I don't know if I have anything to report on this. Trying to get a good position, trying to practice my setup, grounding down firmly through the feet. About hip distance, a little wider apart, toes pointing out maybe 20 to 25 degrees. Trying to break at the knee and the hip at the same time. Trying to press my upper back into the bar and doing a pretty bad job of it. I guess, in a way, it's helping me adapt to heavier and heavier weights. One thing I learned for certain from that is I am a long way from squatting 275. There's no way I could go any real depth with that much weight, which is a little embarrassing. This is 305. I think I only get 3 on this. I felt this in my core to the extreme. Really, I guess I felt like this was a core exercise, in so much as the real deep muscles of the hip are in fact core muscles. I think I'm at the 12th rung on my rack. So I could go around. I didn't want to press too hard. And yeah, man, I don't know. Jury's out. I know I said I was going to do one-armed overhead squats on deadlift day, but I changed my mind. Anyway, I love you guys. Be good to each other.